wow, wow, what the fuck? I just had to make this video. Like, I just had like a realization. I just understood something is very very important. Like the thing is that if you know me, you know that like I've had hormonal issues. I've had low testosterone in the past few months, and I didn't know the cause actually. Like it was a probable cause. Like the doctor said, like, oh, do you eat a lot of chickens? Yes, because they have estrogen, and that was kind of a yeah, smart idea. Okay, I'll take chicken away. Okay, but was probably not the cause, like the actual cause. So I'll tell you the two things I think could be the main contributor and the main problem in my period in that period of my life where I had these problems. Like I had 258, I think 248. The minimum requirement is like 280 to have like a normal life. Like I still think you should have at least 500 plus. But I had really low testosterone. Okay, like clinically low testosterone, and this was a problem. Okay, I developed like a pain in the nipple. It's like gynecomastia. Like the mammary gland was getting hard and painful. It was terrible. That happened to me when I was like 14, but apparently that happens to many people, even though I don't think this should happen anyway. But that was something. But I got it again when I was like 19-year old. What the fuck is that? Like, sorry, 18-year old, but whatever. Like, I should not get that. And the more like I study this topic, okay, the more I realize that the importance of diet. So I modified that. Okay, I was not eating that much that much fat. Okay, the thing is that the two main things are fat. Okay, and the estrogenics compounds. Okay, those are the two main things that I think caused it, because the thing is that I was super obsessed with testosterone. I was doing anything I could to raise it, bro. Do you realize I was even doing martial arts? Okay, I started martial arts to get a testosterone boost. The reason I did this because I knew that like if you were competing, if you were like winning things, this kind of feeling, you will basically boost testosterone. So I was like, okay, fuck that. I also wanted to start martial arts anyway, so let's also do that. Let's see if if winning things improves things. So I joined martial arts. I was working out every time, bro. I did cold shower 1 year long, fucking freezing temperatures, and I did cold shower. Okay, for the testosterone boost. Guess what? I still had low testosterone. Actually, I had lower testosterone than usual. So I was like, what the fuck is happening? I was working at the time, so I maybe like was eating quite a lot of maybe arguably industrialized unhealthy food. So like, but actually I was eating clean anyway. Like I was eating oats and I was eating you know all those things. Like I was not eating junk food. That's the thing. So that is why the only thing I was restricting a little bit is fat. But again, like I see a bunch of people that do not eat as much fat as I did, and are still like high testosterone. So that was like, why is this happening? That has to be something else. And I found the answer. More people are starting to talk about this, but like estrogenics. Okay, basically they are like molecules that mimic the estrogen in our body. So like they basically reduce testosterone and shit because they are opposite hormones, and when there is a lot of one, there is less of the other. So like estrogenics may be the cause, and they probably were. I stopped using when I discovered that. I stopped using plastic, mostly plastic things, cooking in plastic, storing things in plastic. Just plastic overall. I even stopped using artificial soaps and very like industrial cosmetics. I stopped using that. That kind of worked, okay, because a few months later I did the test again, and guess what? My testosterone got high, like 350. So was it the estrogenics, or was it the food, the diet? Because I also increased the fat contents and the saturated fat too, because I was also restricting the saturated fat. I don't know. To this day, I don't know. But one day, guess what? I take a look at the results. I have them here. Wait. I take a look at the results. You see, I have. It's probably mirrored, so you cannot see, but here it says 248. Bro, I realize, okay, in the same test, because this is one paper, there is also another one. I cannot find it, but just trust me on this. Basically, there was a value I didn't even like realize was there. It was estradiol, meaning estrogen. Okay, I was like, bro, I didn't even notice that. What the fuck am I talking about? There is like the answer in front of me. Estradiol. Guess what? I was expecting it to be high, okay, and the second test to be lower. It wasn't. It was the same amount of estradiol, or nearly the same amount. And I was like, so wait, was it the diet all along? Was it the fat reduction that caused my testosterone to be lower? I don't know. I guess that's the answer. But the thing is that I already made videos. Like this happened like a few weeks ago, okay, like 1 month ago. And the thing is that on my YouTube channel, like on the main channel, I posted videos on how to make testosterone safe soaps and testosterone safe deodorant and cosmetics. Like to avoid estrogen, because like there are endocrine disruptor, and this is a fact. Like it is actually true. There are endocrine disruptors in our cosmetics. And then I realized that my estrogen was fine even when I was using the fucked up shit. Okay. So where am I going with this? Okay, because I just did all the things, and are they like they were not useful? I was, what the fuck? And to this day it was like just a bit annoying to think that I was like, fuck. So I made these videos, but they are actually not the truth, and I really want to stay honest with myself and with people. I don't want to lie to them and say, oh, this is to reduce testosterone, but sorry, to increase testosterone because we remove estrogenics. But actually, like, it's not the truth, because for me in that case it wasn't actually it wasn't reflecting on the tests. So I was like, what should I do? Should I delete the videos? Because that they're not actually like, they're not working for me. Even if in theory they should work, they didn't work for me. So what I cannot say on videos. In fact, I was a bit cautious when saying that. I didn't want to say like, oh, and testosterone, my testosterone was low because of estrogenics, and I got gynecomastia for the estrogenics, because it probably was not even true. Okay, so I was very conflicted in the videos and say like, yes, this was one of the reasons, but probably there is another reason, which is the diet. So I was very confused. I didn't know what to do. Okay, this was very stressful, because I I spent all this time researching those topics, and at the end, like, my struggle was fine. So was it all like a waste of time? Guess what? Now I'm reading the book Estrogeneration, and he was explaining things, and really good book, by the way. And for some reason I was so ignorant. I didn't know like the estrogen and estrogenics came into many different forms. That the plant estrogenics are called phytoestrogens or some shit. There is like a micro estrogenics with the fungi, which is like molds and yeasts and all of that shit. Then I thought, wait a second. Estradiol is estrogenic. Like, estradiol is the estrogen content. But like, do actually like estrogenic compounds, like the toxic compounds that you find in cosmetic and herbicides and pesticides, do they actually show up in the estradiol content? I searched it up. It's actually not going to show in the tests. So like the estradiol that I thought was like the definitive fact that my estrogen was fine even before, didn't take in account, okay, the estrogenic compounds found in cosmetics and food and all the fucked up shit, okay. So I just realized that it was actually estrogenics. After months and months of doubt and is it the diet, is it the estrogenics, and then understanding it was actually the diet, it wasn't the estrogenics fault and cosmetics fault. Now I got the answer. It was actually estrogenics. So I'm very happy now that I'm like a little bit like more convinced. Like at least at the moment I'm convinced it was like estrogenics, because I found out that estradiol content like wasn't actually influential. While when I stopped using estrogenic products, I got my testosterone higher. It was not just for the diet. Yes, I mean, fat was important, but let's be honest, like, I was still getting fat even when I was using like a lower fat diet. It shouldn't have impacted that much the testosterone. I think the estrogenics are way more influential in my case, at least in those tests. So yeah, I wanted to like make this video. I just realized that I wanted to like catch the feelings, and yeah, very happy now because I dedicated a lot of time and efforts researching estrogenics, and I'm making videos for you guys like how to substitute products and estrogenic stuff with like natural ingredients, okay, like natural like homemade like stuff, okay, like the homemade body wash or the homemade like deodorant with baking soda. So like I'm very happy that that was actually useful and that wasn't just like a waste of time, because for some time I was thinking that was like a waste of time, that it didn't actually matter because you know the estradiol content was the same even before, so like this is actually not getting better. But I just discovered that estradiol is just a natural like estrogen in your body. It doesn't relate to the phytoestrogens and to the any like fucking estrogenic compound that there is. So yeah, um, just wanted to say that I'm very happy I didn't waste time because it would have been very sad. And yeah, fuck no, yes, nice. I think it's yeah, that's it. I just wanted to say this out loud, and yeah, fuck yeah, nice. So yeah, be careful about estrogenics, bro.